all our new customers, love our old customers, love all my friends that are streaming live on Facebook. Don't forget tomorrow, right after my 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern time now, that's clever, I will be doing a Facebook Live. It's my second one, and I promise they'll get better and better and better. Anyway, let's talk about Lustrelab. So, this is a product that I own. You know, I don't own everything. You know, I get teased once in a while. My friend Wayne always says, you don't own everything, and it's true, I don't. But I do own Lustrelab. The reason I own it, well, here's a big deal. I bought it for the first time, and I let my son use it. He washes his car, you know, like 3 times a week. And he buys really expensive car wash on one of the websites, and I'm like, dude, you need to try this. He tried it, he's like, yeah, it passes the test, Dad. That stuff is awesome. What it is it's an all-in-one acrylic car wash. It gives you an acrylionic finish. It's an acrylionic formula. Very similar to what they put on your cars when they display them in the showroom to give it that extra pop of shine is built into this. It fills in the cracks and the voids. It gets rid of the little tiny bumps and bruises that your car has, and it gives you the most sparkling finish you have ever seen. It is loaded with 5-star reviews. This is kind of how it works. One bottle of this will give you 10 car washes. That's $2 a car wash. And let me tell you, it is worth it when you see what it does, all right, to your wheels, to your glass, to your painted finish on your vehicle, whether it's your boat or your RV or any painted surface. When you want it restored and you want it to look showroom, you trust Lustrelab. The stuff is amazing. $20.70. All right, it is item 099123. All you do is you take a little bit of it, just a couple of 3 capfuls, and you put it in your regular bucket and add your water. Get one of your foam brushes, okay, all right, squish it up and apply it. And then just like you're washing your car. In fact, I always tell people, do one part of your car, all right, and then leave the other part of the car and look at the difference in the shine before and after. Rather than look at it, why don't we show everybody? Here's my man, my buddy, my brother, Peter Kilcullen. He's gonna take you on a little tour. Peter, it's time to wow him with Lustrelab, bro.
Absolutely, I know you love it. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna get the hose, and I want everyone to see what we used to think was the way we wanted our car to look. But check this out, I did this earlier today. I washed, I waxed this car, and look at we get that beading action on there, and we think that that's the way we want it. But what happens, you don't have extra time to...
All right, we're gonna try, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get Peter, we're gonna get rid of Peter and then get him back so we can improve his signal. Because realistically, that when you watch what this does, that's when you order it. And I know, and I apologize, you know, we're Skyping, we got technical stuff just like everybody else. We will get back. But I'll give you an idea the first time I used it. So I have a pretty, my car's about 2 years old. There's a white finish on my car. And I just had noticed that it was getting a little bit dingier. You know, unfortunately, I don't have a garage, so I can't park my car in a garage at my house. I have a shed, but can't get a car in there. And I noticed that it was just starting to dull. I used Lustrelab the first time, and I only did the half of the hood. And then I put the water on it and rinsed it off. And I noticed something different. I was like, normally they tell you the water should bead. The water doesn't bead on the Lustrelab side. It sheets off. In one sheet of water, it just comes off of the car, and it leaves that showroom finish, because if you leave water spots, beads on your car, they become water spots, and that's not a good thing. All right, I think we got Pete back. We're gonna try it again. Here's Pete. All right, Peter.
All right, guys.
Show him, baby, wow him.
Yeah, you were talking about the beading action. We don't want that anymore. Here's all you're gonna do is put 4 ounces of that Lustrelab in a bucket, agitate it with the water. All you're doing is washing your car just like you always have. That's all it's gonna take. Just that foam on there, and I want you to see why we know this is so amazing. I'm gonna rinse that clean. Get all that off there. This is what is so amazing about the LXR. Now, look at both sides, and this is where you're gonna see an easy difference. Look at that. Beading up, we thought that was great. Look at the sheeting action. No drying, no waxing. And look at this, even when it gets wet again. When it rains, guy, you're gonna get a free car wash. Look at that, it just runs right off. You will love it because it's so easy. This is a lot of work, and you get water spots if you don't spend even more time drying. This is so amazing. So, Guy, you talked about acrylionic formula. It's building up that clear coat, making it better and better. So the more you wash, the better it looks, the better the shine. and the better the protection. You are gonna love it, guy. I know you do. Everyone out there, you have to try it. The difference is so obvious. Look at that. You know, sometimes when the water even goes from one side to the other, you can see those beads just go away when it hits the surface of that Lustrelab.
Well, yeah, and I got to tell you, I've used a lot of different car washes, and a lot of times you just go online, you grab something. This is a real difference maker, all right? The formula that this is made with is science. When you see that acrylic finish that they put on cars, when they're in the showroom, that's not going to last, all right? You take it outside, get your car outside, you get dust on there, dirt on there. You get by one of those awful gravel trucks, and there's that mist of sand that kind of goes over your car and dulls it. This is going to bring it back to brand new. It's only $20. That's $2 a car wash. I just restocked. I'm on auto ship. And by the way, if you want auto ship, how many left? 400 left in auto ship. Most people sign up for it. They get like a bottle, every month or two, and that's all that they need. Really depends on how many cars you're washing, but they love it. Auto ship will be the first to sell out. I don't have that many in a regular ship as well, but you'll be amazed at the difference that just a little bit of this stuff can work on. And it works on your tires. It works on like high shine finish. It works on windows. It's really amazing. It's almost like a repellent. I find that I don't have to clean my tires as often when I use this as well, Peter. The brake dust isn't as sticky. It's just amazing. Peter's going to show you some more.
Yeah, it really is. It's a 5-in-1, so you're not going to need a glass cleaner. You're not going to need a wheel cleaner. You're not going to need a bug remover, all those things. And again, you're doing it just like you already wash your car, whether it's a sponge or an old towel or a T-shirt. Just put that on there. It's really all that foaming that you get on there. A regular car wash, I'm going to rinse it off. That's it. You rinse it off, and you are done. And you'll start to see that amazing sheeting action. It is tremendous and so easy. I'm gonna try to splash some water on there, and you can see some of those little beads of water, and they just run right off. And if I was to leave it here, even in some of these areas, you start to see it start to dry already. That sheeting action is all the difference. So again, let's compare it to what we used to think was the best we could do for our cars. With a tremendous amount of work, we're still going to get water spots. You never want to wash your car when it's raining or about to rain. Here, it doesn't matter. Look at that finish with no work whatsoever. And it lasts, and it gets better and better, guys.
No drying.
It's amazing.
I don't have to dry my car. Pete, you know what? I'll be honest. The hard part isn't washing. The hard part's drying. That's where you put it. Yeah, you don't have to, because the water drains right off on normal cars. And by the way, look at the before and after. This car is supposed to be jet black, and you can see the real jet black on one side, and you see where it has kind of a blue tint on the other side. That's because part of that finish just starts to come off after a time, or it dulls. This is a way to be able to brighten it right back up. I have 300 left available on auto ship. If you want to get an auto ship where you can customize it every 2 or 3 months, so you make sure you get it before it sells out. We are featuring our car wash now because we know you're going to be washing your car. People wash their cars all the way through winter time, so don't get left out on this. 099123 is the item number if you want to pick it up. $6.90 is your flex pay. Get it home, you will love it. Peter Kilcullen, thank you, brother.
I appreciate it. Look at the difference.
Beautiful.
You can do this.
Love it. I love it. I want
Thanks,
it.
God.
I have it. All right. Hey, real quick, I wanted to mention something really quickly to you. Coming up in about 10 minutes, my top 5